All right, peep this out, man. So I'm getting into photography. My name is AJ Hall. I make drum break sample packs, and I'm also lightly getting into photography and videography. As I'm studying the art form a little bit more, I'm noticing a whole bunch of parallels between music, how I feel about music, and how a lot of these photographers feel about photography, man. So check this out. I am totally repurposing some content here, but it's very important. The YouTube channel is Pauly B. He's a photographer, videographer on YouTube, Pauly B. Check him out. And the photographer being interviewed here, his name is Ruben Ratting. All right, check this out.
And I mean that about everything in my practice. It's not just about gear. It's also about how I think about what I'm doing. You know, when I started, I didn't know the word street photography. Probably a couple of years of shooting really seriously before I even heard that term. When I heard the term street photography, I thought, oh great, that's kind of like what I do, right? You know, I started reading about the history of it and everything, and I was like, oh cool, it's nice to feel like you're part of a lineage of some kind or whatever. But then quickly I started seeing how it was an opportunity to replicate all of the annoying dilemmas and enigmas that I'd already been through as a musician.
So this cat used to be a musician. Do you see the parallels? Musicians, are you seeing the terminology and parallels that we deal with all the time? Check this out.
I just spent 20 years of watching people argue about what was or wasn't jazz. And it was so clear from early on that it was an unproductive conversation. You know, whoever wins that argument doesn't really win anything. Lately, I'm asking myself this a lot.
Whoever wins that argument doesn't win anything. Let's keep going.
Because I teach and I have students who are more or less interested in, does this fit in with street photography, is this not? Or they'll make apologies, they'll make a really good picture but say, but it's not really street photography. And I'll go, who cares? Like everything that I'm about grows out of my appetite as an artist. And my appetite is to be free of dogmas, to be focused on the things that actually make a difference and matter in my life and in the work. I've never found any advantage in like adhering to some definition or not of what street is. Like
Watch this again with your eyes closed and pretend that that's a music producer talking. Dog.